Hello, crafty friends. Welcome back to my channel. It is Crafty Kristlyn here, and I have an outgoing group swap that I'm sharing with you guys today. So I'm so excited to share with you guys that I did enter the My Favorite Things group swap hosted by Lisa. You guys know her as Leave It to Lisa Crafts on Instagram and YouTube. If you guys don't follow her, I'll go ahead and link all her information below. But guys, I must have been living under a rock because I cannot believe that I did not hear about this swap, the first swap last year. And I don't even know how I did not come across any of her videos. So when she had announced her favorite things swap this year, which is the second one, I literally went on her YouTube channel and binge watched the first one. And I was just so amazed by this swap. It is such a unique swap because you really get to learn about so many crafters, and it was really fun for me to like grab my notebook and be like, oh, I never heard about this tool, let me go write this down, or I never heard about this paper collection, let me go look at it. So I am just so excited to enter the swap and see what everyone makes this year because I just love this swap. I love the idea of the swap. So thank you, Lisa, for hosting this, because being able to go over my favorites and actually sit down and think about it, and not only that, but play with my favorite collection again, was just so much fun. Anyways, I'm ranting on, but let me go over the requirements. So this was to be mailed out by February 2nd. Again, this is made by Leave It to Lisa Crafts. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but if you guys don't have her information, I'll go ahead and link her Instagram and YouTube. And this is a make one, receive one. So the swap must be done in your favorite paper collection and include the following. I honestly didn't have a hard time picking the paper collection. I had a hard time picking my favorite dies and my favorite items because I feel like as the year goes by, it changes. So these are the requirements for this year. I know they were a little bit different last year, but for this year, we are required to send in Lisa's favorite, which is a pretty notebook. It could be handmade or store-bought. I also love notebooks, so I totally get it, Lisa. And the next one will be 4 crafty items made with your 4 favorite dies, and they need to be fully embellished. The next requirement is to send in 3 crafter's choice items. What do you love to make? Folios, 3D items, flowers, whatever. And then 2 of your favorite decorative crafting items. It could be stickers, bling, fabric, tool, etc. No Dollar Tree items, please. And 1 of your favorite crafting tool, $5 minimum. No Dollar Tree items as well. And your favorite sweet, salty treat. So this is to be opened internationally, but those are the requirements, guys. Let me go ahead and share with you guys what I made. Okay, everyone, like I mentioned before, I did do Maggie Holmes Garden Party, which is my ultimate favorite collection. My first swap, which I did 2 years ago with Naughty Creations, was with Garden Party, and I've played with it since with a few projects, but I haven't played with this in a very long time, and to fully do a swap reminded me how much I absolutely love this collection. I love the florals, I love the pastels, the colors, the pinks, the animals, everything about this. I am just so obsessed. So I did make one for my swap partner, and I did make one for Lisa. So this is going to be one of the, I'm just going to put this right here so you guys can see. One of the 4 crafty items made with my 4 favorite dies. So this is the 3D embellishment book from Scrap Diva Designs. I can't tell you guys how many times I have used this embellishment book. It is my all-time favorite, and you guys can see why. You could just hold so many goodies, but this is how I embellished it. So I did zigzag stitch all throughout to have kind of like of a sturdiness. And guys, look at my label. Isn't it so cute? This is from Jessica Cards and Crafts. She had just gifted this to me in a recent Christmas swap, which I'll go ahead and link down her information down below because I do know she sells them. But look how perfect it went with this collection. So cute. Okay. going back, this is how I embellished it. Like I said, I zigzag stitched it everywhere. I stitched some of the ephemera pieces. I added a bow in this corner. I made the swan as the focal point, layered up some flowers in the Sentiment Wonderful, and then even added this butterfly chipboard. Like I said, guys, I was so reminded of how much I love this collection, and I'm just truly happy with how this turned out. But here's the inside and what it looks like. But yes, super, super cute. So that is one of my favorite dies. My next favorite die is, and I'm sorry if I forget the names, I'll go ahead and link all the dies down below. But it is this banner paperclip die, and this is how it turned out. I absolutely love it. This is from Scrap Diva Designs. And so I had layered it with some gold paper, added a few chipboard. As you guys can see there, I did add a rosette with some tulle. I zigzag stitched this ephemera. Actually, it's a sticker piece. Added this flower here and this bunny. Isn't it just so stinking adorable? And added this sentiment, hello. I love this so, so much. So that is my second favorite die. You guys know, if you guys have been following me and watching my videos, my third favorite die is the candy bag die that just came out from Scrap Diva Designs a few months ago. I love embellishment boxes. I couldn't send one for this one, but I could send a little embellishment bag. So I did zigzag stitch this. I didn't really want to fully embellish this because I did want Lisa and my swap partner to be able to see what I sent over. But I added this sticker, this flower sticker, and added the sentiment lovely. And here are all the yummy goodies that they will be receiving. You have a yellow bow charm, this pink heart bow cabochon. Oh my gosh, I couldn't think. This charm with pearls and bows, kind of this small little mint gumball bead, this cookie charm, some more beads. You also have some bulldog clips, more charms, this charm, this candy charm here, candy charm right here, and then you have this kind of like a fringe charm that I got from Hobby Lobby, and then just a few more beads. You can see some teapot charms because there are some of that ephemera pieces in the collection. But you guys know this is like one of my favorite things to give cabochons as well as sequin mixes. So this was definitely a must for my favorite dies. And my last die that I am sharing as my favorite is the, I believe, like I said, guys, I'm horrible with names, but this is the, I think the jar shaker die from KS Craft. As you guys can see, I did put some sequin mix in there, which I also am gifting as one of my favorite items to, I think it was Crafter's Choice items because I love making sequin mixes, but that is the mix. And I sewed it around. Added this flower chipboard with this bee and the sentiment wonderful. I didn't have an extra chipboard of the bee, so whether it's Lisa or my swap partner, I did make the other one, but it is a little bit different. This one has the different bee, a pink bee. So yeah, everything for, like I said, my swap partner and Lisa were all the same, except one of my favorite Crafter's Choice items, which I'll share why. But yeah, guys, these are my 4 favorite dies. Aren't they so, so cute? And I'll go ahead and share my pretty notebook. I had found this bow one. I absolutely love bows. Anything with bows, I just cannot say no to. And I actually found this from Hobby Lobby, and I got it when Paper Studio was having its 40% off. So here it is, and here is the inside. Isn't it so pretty? I grabbed my swap partner one, I grabbed Lisa one, and I grabbed myself one because I can't say no to notebooks. So absolutely love, love, love that. And for my favorite Crafter's Choice items, You guys know I am on that shaker plate, and so I actually made 2 shaker plates. And these are the ones that were different because I actually had an error. I was up one night and I totally sewed this completely and forgot to put a sequin mix in. And I didn't want to waste a plate and throw it away, so I just ended up embellishing it. But here's how I embellish a plate, and I actually just got this plate recently from Mary. It has a bow, which goes with the collection and goes with this notebook that I hauled from Paper Studio. But isn't it so cute? Let me take out my Crafter's Choice items. So again, one I made into a shaker and I kept it plain because I love how the shaker looks. And then this one I did embellish it. I added a little sequin there. I added this ephemera piece and stitched it, and it says you and me. Added this little windmill puffy sticker, and then just layered up some chipboard, zigzag stitched through this ephemera piece, and added this cute fox. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give Lisa the shaker plate because without her tutorial, I would have never had the courage to, one, sew. I just started sewing, like, I want to say around November, December, but also make these shaker plates. So yeah, I'm super excited to give that to her. Now for my other things to make, what I had in here was this mini clipboard, which I'll attach to a tutorial that I followed. And I also made sequin mixes because those are my favorite things to make. This is what I shared with you guys in that jar. And I made a little dangle with a bulldog clip here. I don't know if you guys can see, let me take it out. You have like this pink and white marble bead that is, I forgot what it's called, wire wrapped. You have a white swan, you have this mint bow, and then you have this candy charm that says sweet with the heart. Isn't that so cute? Guys, I'm horrible with dangles. I went to a crafty meetup and literally these 2 mini dangles took me 2 hours. So if you guys have any tips on how to do it faster or make it easier, let me know, because I feel like when I make the dangles, maybe I'm like holding on to the tools way too tight, but my hands hurt so bad. Or maybe that's just normal, that's just what comes with it. But yeah guys, this is my mini clipboard, which is one of my Crafter's Choice items. And my last Crafter's Choice item, so the first one was the paper plate, the other one was the clipboard, are pokey tools. Guys, I love making pokey tools. Here are my pokey tools that I'm gifting. You have that bead again that I use. I did put some spacers in there, gold spacers. And look at these gumball beads. Aren't they just so gorgeous? So I will be gifting that. So these are my Crafter's Choice items. Now, as far as the decorative crafting item, I am sending out these kind of like enamel dots that are from Pink Fresh Studio. These are my favorite. I have literally all of them in like different colors. You guys can see I use them right here on the bow. I use them all the time in all my projects. So I am gifting this to Lisa and my swap partner. And I'm like, is that it? Let me see. Notebook, 4 dies, Crafter's Choice, decorative crafting items. Oh, I forgot to mention. So for the decorative crafting items, it will be these little, I don't even know, I forgot what they are called. And I will also be doing the Wink of Stella. So I will be gifting one of each to this to my partner. And for my crafting tool, I will be gifting my favorite foam tape. I only had one left in pink and one in black, so I will be gifting those. I'll be putting it in the embellishment box or embellishment book. And for my sweet treat, I absolutely love anything caramel. So Twix is like one of my all-time favorites. But yeah, guys, this is my swap. hope that I went into detail and shared everything. I hope Lisa and my smart partner love everything. But thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me what you guys think. Please like, subscribe. I do have an Instagram. Follow me on Instagram as well. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.